everyone, and welcome back to my Twitch stream. I am your host, Zerb, and we are going to revisit one of the games that we tried on Freebie Friday last week because of two things. One, there was part of me that was just saying there is, as much fun as just flying around it was, there's no way anybody would realistically, in their right mind, charge money for that. Especially not, well, your opinions of certain publishers aside, but not a large publisher like Epic. That wouldn't happen. And I also get a feeling that I may have just been so enthralled with the whole flying around aspect that I basically completely forgot that we have that lantern. And I get a feeling, considering that we were only able to see spirits and things when we had that lantern in our hand in the original cave. Yeah, there's obviously got to be some sort of reason for that lantern existing, considering that the game is played literally with 2 buttons and 2 sticks. Well, 4 buttons if you want to bank left and right using your controller. So, yeah, something tells me I just effed up pretty bad, and, well, basically, when you think about it, the game totally succeeded in convincing me that this is going to be fun. This is going to be awesome. It absolutely convinced me with that. I mean, if you remember right, I said I absolutely wanted to love this game, but I can't find the game, basically. I think I figured out where the problem was, so we'll go to, without further ado, since there's nothing we can change here in settings or anything anyway. In fact, we'll just do a completely new Freebie Friday on this. You look at your gameplay, yeah, okay, you can set your sensitivity, you can tilt the camera in the air, you can set whether or not you have a compass, not really that much to do there. Video settings, yeah, not really much we can do there. You know what, we'll throw anti-aliasing on anyway, because it ran so well that I don't really think that's going to be a problem. Audio settings, yeah, you have 3 volume controls, so yeah, there's not really much to change here, no real settings to configure. So without further ado, we want to override the existing game file. That's okay. We're just going to start completely over and basically invalidate. I think that's what's going to happen. We're going to invalidate last Freebie Friday, or addend it if nothing else. Auk, listen, I know you are eager to explore, but the pilgrimage is important to the people of the sky. As you know, in the early days before the Great Divide, the lands were very different from now. Instead of islands in the sky, the lands were one, and the ancients inhabited the world. They built great structures, among them 3 temples here in the land of gods. Your journey will lead you to all 3 of them. But something changed. The ancients somehow caused the Great Divide, shattered the lands, and left us with islands in the sky. The priestess Kara prayed by the lighthouse and found answers that helped our people survive the great cataclysm. The first stop for every pilgrim is to visit Kara's shrines, so go on in, Auk. I will wait for you outside. And this is where the game begins again. Again, we have this really cool, quite unique graphic style with just like good mood pastel colors and seemingly untextured polygons. Again, left stick and A. Those are our main controls. We already know all of this, so we're not going to spend any massive amount of time running through here trying to quote-unquote figure out what we're doing, because, yeah, we actually already know what we're doing. Well, so much for me knowing what I'm doing. I did say I was a freaking noob, so... At least, if nothing else, we prove that again. And, yeah, exactly, we can read these. This tablet is really worn. Part of the text is unreadable. In the land of gods there were three, in 3 houses, slumbering in eternal skies. So that obviously probably refers to those temples that we're supposed to visit later. Yeah, I think I was just there's a part of me that was kind of expecting the semi-assisted jumps from Assassin's Creed. So, the memory of light in our heart, shining with the name of Kara. Her lantern guided and protected us when the world shattered and we became the people of the sky. Okay, so we know that much. Can jump pretty high though. Now that we're actively looking at that for the first time. I think actively looking at it for the first time. What we will do is a little bit more exploration than we did last time. Because we obviously understand the basic controls and things this time. I'm guessing that's where... Oh, so we could have just saved ourselves the jumping and just walked over there. Well, that's nice. But that's cool. That gives you an alternate route for people that just, for example, can't find that way back up or something like that. Because, I mean, I obviously missed an entire gameplay mechanic, so... missing a hill, a slope is nothing compared to that. Enter the Hall of Memory, where sleeps the light of Kara. It never went out while she was alive. Ask and maybe it will shine forth to answer you. And if this seems like I'm just racing through it isn't quite the right word. But, yeah, I don't want to turn this into like a 4 or 5 hour playthrough video. I really just want to see if I totally fucked up in my assessment of this game. And something tells me I did. And if that's the case, then basically we're going to more or less very quickly probably wind up... yeah, revising our verdict on this game. Because again, the general gameplay and the graphics and the soundtrack, yeah, all of them I would give a solid 8 to. Non-violent exploration, yeah, wonderful. Exactly. Here's that lantern that we, again, completely forgot last time. And if you look at all these spirits here, again, I get a feeling that that's why this lantern is so important. Well, let's find out. Fairly certain this was the way out, that's why it was marked. Yep, a spirit trying to help us through our way. Oh, we're not going that way, are we? Do we believe we can fly? Can't even push the button, but I get a feeling we're never going to be able to jump over that anyway, so... Don't really think that's going to hurt us in any way. Yeah, we came this way last time, I remember this river. Obviously this problem. And something we didn't try last time, we did see this guy. Hope these guys are these lanterns to guide the young pilgrim, yeah, and that would be these lanterns. Fairly certain that over there to the left is our way out. One thing I'm actually going to try straight off the bat that we actually did not try, which is kind of hilarious because, I mean, I do have a talent for getting myself killed in just about every possible situation. We didn't even try what would happen if we just let ourselves fall. So, yeah, let's find out. Here we get that loading screen, which again I think is actually kind of cool, just the way it comes out from the side to the inside, from the outside to the inside. It's just new, not necessarily anything like technically special about it or anything. It's the bar that moves. It's not the hardest thing in the world to program. That is me with very, very little programming experience, a little bit of HTML, a little bit of BASIC. So, Auk, you made it out okay. Thank the gods you're all right. What happened in there? I thought the worst when the cave collapsed. Is that the lantern? Strange. That lantern is an ancient artifact called Kara's Light. Somehow it shines for you. It's the first time in generations. Keep it safe for now. I'll stay here to investigate the shrine. Meanwhile, you should continue your pilgrimage. There's a village over by the lighthouse. Just follow the kites to get there. Talk to Dana when you arrive. She will tell you where to go next. And we already know this. This was the really fun part. And obviously, that's the map. We know the lighthouse is straight ahead. We know it's not that little thing on the... Oh, but I never saw these kites. I never noticed them. I never noticed the follow the kites to get there. Hey, look what I found. I found some kites. So these are kind of like showing us the way we were supposed to be going. And it actually takes us straight to that village. Whoa! That was too high, too fast. Going in hot! So, but these were the freaks we were supposed to talk to, if I remember right.
Hey!
Hello, Auk, and welcome. What was that noise we heard? What? You made it out okay? I'm John, by the way. Dana and I take care of the lighthouse here on the island. We try to make sure that nothing weird happens in the land of the gods. Not an easy job, considering all the strange old ruins and wonders here. I haven't had much time to visit them since Erin was born, but I don't mind. I think she longs for adventure, which makes her father proud. If you have the time, I would recommend you go to the Windsong Falls. Unfortunately, there are no, waypoints, so it's not going to tell you where those are. You have to find them by yourself. We just happen to know already because, well, we did basically explore most of the map. When the world was whole, a water spirit combed her hair and the stream there. Beautiful hair at that. The wind sang to make her hair flow down until it mixed with the clouds. Thus the rainbow was born. Not that I've ever seen one there myself, but it's a nice story. Anyway, you can find the place just north of here, continue beyond the clouds. Well, I'm going to guess this is then Dana.
Hey.
Are you alright, Auk? It was Auk, right? We heard rumblings from Kara's shrine. I'm so glad you made it out. My name is Dana. Yep. Well, wild guess, huh? And welcome. It was a long time ago we had a pilgrim here. Your mentor, Medvin, was actually the last one before you. My parents helped him back then. Now I, John, and our daughter Erin will help you. If you ever feel lost, just return here and talk to us. We are here to guide you, after all. Every pilgrim's journey requires a visit to the 3 temples in the land of the gods. 1 second. Kara sealed them a long time ago, right after the Great Divide. There's a sigil in the ground close to each temple. That's where we gather to pay respect to the spirits, and so you too should go there. Sacred words are revealed to those who approach with an open mind. The Eventide Sanctuary is closest, and you will find it northwest of here. Now we'll talk to the kid. Auk. That's your name, right? Right? What happened? Did you see any ghosts or spirit animals, treasures, secrets? I want to explore too. It's so unfair that I'm stuck on this island. Sometimes I go on adventures with my parents, but it's still adventures. We once went to a super awesome place. It's up north and it's kind of snowy. With this huge statue. It's kind of broken but still cool. And my name is Erin, so you know. Oh. Northwest. No. Someday I will leave the island too. Oh. Is it more statues? She wishes you can talk to her twice, apparently. Okay. Oh, yeah. But that's the wrong buttons. Get our bearings. So it said northwest, so that would be that way. Yes, I know I can use those, so will you please quit telling me? I know I can use free look, yes, but it's okay, it's telling me. Everybody has to be... Oh, you can reset... That's nice. If you have the camera set to there, you can... Oh, you can totally slow down to nothing and just hover, almost. If you push both bank buttons. Can't even flap when you've got that done. And if you set the camera here, you can push both of your top buttons. Did that just reset it by coming close first, or what happened? Oh, that's what it does. Yeah, you push both of your top buttons, and then it zooms in front of you, and then to back of you, just in case you like get completely disoriented and can't figure out how which way is straight. But that's actually cool that you can really slow down to an almost complete zero. But what we're gonna do now is what we completely forgot to do last time. And just see what happens. If anything happens. It puts us right where we wanted to go. I don't consider that a bad thing. Well, not right where we want... Is this right where we wanted to go? I don't think entirely. I don't think it's very far. No, this is actually, I think, one of the ones where we wanted to go. Oh, there are the shrines. Okay. But what we want to do now is pop that lantern. Ah, Father, what answers could you possibly hope to find in these broken lands? So we found a spirit over here. Not sure it has any relevance, but... Ow. Okay, that was hilarious. I was actually scared that we might fall over the whole thing, but this is basically what we want to do now. We can see a spirit there, and I get a feeling if we pop the lantern now here... So, yeah. That's what we miss. Or what I miss. Probably you all probably read it and you just never told me. Admit it, you like to troll me like that. So, yeah, we figured out the missing mechanic and we found the game. Only use that shrine once, apparently. Now we can make our way over to the other one. Knowing that we actually have figured out how this game works. I mean, it's kind of hilarious that I didn't figure it out last time. I mean, it's 2 buttons. But again, I was just so enthralled with flying. That I just completely forgot there's something else we can do other than just fly around and look good. Oh my god. So we just opened up a water. And it even shows us the direction. How awesome. So, yeah, we found our game again. This is what we were always supposed to be doing. I have to laugh at how much of a dumbass I was for not figuring that out earlier. Really, I just sat here the last 2 days, like, raiding in Warcraft, and yeah, in fact, Sunday I wasn't even playing that much. I didn't stream at all on Sunday. Yeah, but then again, just earlier I figured I've got to be missing something, and yeah, I was. We have the vault. Okay. In fact, I have the time. I have to power this up. What was that one? So I have to press this one then. Fairly certain that way. Yep. That just lit up, right? Yeah, it just lit up. Don't have to actually power anything down. Walk through here. God, it's so hilarious that we just... I keep saying we, but yeah, obviously I'm the dumbass. You guys had nothing to do with this. Take key. Yeah, I get a feeling we're gonna want that. So is that key now in the lantern or something like that? Okay. Watch for that. Oh, no. Can we get back up the same way we came in? Or is there a different way out? Else we might want to know about while we're in here. Doesn't look to be any other shrines or anything, so in that respect the game actually appears to be... Ah. What's this? Hello, little wanderer. You took your time. Were you perhaps led astray, or just followed by the slow one? I think his name is Medvin. Slow as few shifters I have met, but sharp, intelligent. You know what it is you found. You hold both light and key to lead you into twilight, both dusk and dawn, I believe. Southwest of here there is a temple, the silhouette of the facing sun. You will find more answers there. Go now, bird faster than Medvin. Bird faster. Southwest. Okay, secrets await you in the deep. Seek counsel from the ones who slumber. Dude, you can't even get out of the way. Punk. So we want to go southwest. We can do that. Southwest is that away, so... I think we already found it. This would probably be a really cool game for kids. I don't mean that in any sort of even remotely detractive way. This is apparently where we already were. Also appears to be a slipstream. We came from there. Oh. There's the map. If we go southwest... Oh, we do have a large area there that we haven't explored yet, so... Yeah. Oh yeah, I can even see it off in the distance already. I can even see the what I think is probably the white line of the shrine. And what I found out towards the end last time, oh yeah, none of these are bricks or anything. You can just fly right through these. And this leads us then to Twilight Lake, and this is where we were last time. The one place where we figured we were trying to figure something out, and then just never actually had any benefit from it. Well, now we just might. Oh, this is lit up. Open temple? Oh, wow. So, as opposed to last time where it was just telling us... Oh, now I get it. Last time it was telling us about the vault that we just opened up. So this is actually the first of those 3 temples I think we have to visit. Okay, we are just cooking with gas this time. I just think it's hilarious how I could just completely miss such an important mechanic. Especially in a game that only has 2 goddamn buttons. That's just the best part. I'm too stupid to understand a 2-button game. Or I was. But again, I'm not even gonna call it stupid. I was just so totally enthralled by the flying and the peaceful music and the really cool, if some may consider them an acquired taste. Graphics. This is the Eventide Sanctuary. This is what they were talking about. We will be safe here. What is... I'm going to assume that's like Kara, I think her name was, that goddess? And with the exception of the exploration, the game actually appears to be quite linear. As of the free world exploration, I mean, because we can't, like, go here or anything, it really just kind of forces us to go the way that the developers wanted, and I do not consider that a bad thing in any way, especially when you've got a game like this that, yeah, where you don't have, like, waypoint finders and things like that, or not traditional waypoint finders. You don't have, like, quest givers and your quest marker arrows and things like that. You only have these spirits that kind of semi-guide your way. This is obviously supposed to be a pool of water, but we're not getting our feet wet. The Twilight Guardian opened her eyes at the light of sun and moon shining together. She sat down and calmly took both in her sky hands, bringing balance to light and shadow. With her right hand, she releases the sun to let people back from the dream. With her left, she flings the moon into the night sky so that people may dream at all. She is the heartbeat of the seasons, at the center of the world, the breath of life and order. So, is that me? What the? I mean, even when you consider how minimalistic this graphic style is, that still just looks cool. Man, I wish I would have not completely overlooked this mechanic on Friday. But I'm really, really glad that I figured we'd want to take a second look at this. Because the last thing I want to do is to put out something like a Freebie Friday where I take a look at the game and somebody might then make a decision on whether to download that game or purchase it should it not be free anymore. Well, in this case, it's not going to be free after Thursday, if I remember correctly. And I think this is actually the way we need to go. Just going to make sure quick. I think there may even be multiple ways to go because we came in from there. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. The last thing I want is to have like a Freebie Friday or some other sort of a game review or test where what I wind up coming up with is completely contrary to the quality or playability of the actual game, simply because I missed something that was so important. Let's read part 2. We'll read part 1. I am Kara of the Thunder Islands. I had a strange dream that I will record here so that many others may perhaps understand its meaning as I did. Sorry. I had come to study the holy carvings in the lighthouse in the land of gods, trying to understand our heritage. As I reached out to touch some of the runes, it suddenly felt as if a warm hand passed over my eyes, and I fell asleep on the sacred stone. In my dream, it seemed to me that the stone beneath me glowed from within, forming a staircase up into the starry sky. Far away on these steps, a golden light grew and drew close. Stars flew from the sky and became someone who had the shape of music and was gentle and sad. The god spoke to me not in words, but in memories and feelings. He warned me of a terrible greed from beyond, a void in the hearts of men. As he showed it to me, I felt it stir and come between us, darkening the golden steps like a storm cloud, cold as eternity. Terrified, I cried out at the pull of this dark void, and I woke. I could not speak for 3 days, but I set out to the ancient temples immediately. If what I have seen is true, the gods are alive, and they need our help, as we need theirs. So can I now, like, get over there somehow? Is that possible? Is that not possible? Am I even supposed to get over there? Oh, not being able to jump there says no. I have a feeling the other side's going to be the same, because this game does, again, seem to like to push you in the right direction. We have to remember we can still actually go back down there. Ah, here we have... This is probably what we were actually looking for. Oh yeah, if we put the lantern away, of course that goes away. Let's use this. One out of 4. There are apparently 4 such pads in here. That's my guess. So we'll go down to the other side and see what happens. Fine there. I didn't see any more pads on the way in, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think we may even have one right up there. He's pointing that way. Thank you. Wait a sec, weren't we already up here? We never noticed him, okay. But he's apparently just pointing us in the initial direction we're supposed to go, I guess? We'll find out what's down here. Ah, and they're pointing me... I don't know if they're pointing me, but they're definitely showing something in this direction. Whoa! That was surprising. Figured that puzzle out pretty quick. Figure out the point of it. All we're supposed to do is bring me back over here. Oh! Okay. Okay, I gotcha. Huh. Platform number 2. Oh, so that opens a door to there. Okay. Something up here, apparently. Not, we can just let ourselves fall down. I don't think we'll die. Those fall down may not even be an option because we may not be able to get back. Whoa! But this is much cooler than the graphics demo, than the tech demo without a game that I played on Friday. Seriously, what knowing about one single control can make for a difference is just... are we right here? Are we wrong here? We definitely haven't been here. Can't do anything up here. I'm going to wager that we're probably not supposed to be here yet. We're actually going to go back, go that other way that immediately opened up in front of us, just because I think that is kind of a little bit more in line with the way this game seems to generally guide the player. What little direct guidance it does give. Of course, we have to get back over there. No? No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Oh. Oh, well. Nice thing is, we're back at the beginning, where we already popped that one. Up there. So yeah, we just go back the whole way. Oh! We never even noticed this one, did we? Or is this the one we already... The one we already opened? Oh! So that just opened a way back, and that's all it did, really. Am I seeing that right? Yeah. Really only opened the way back. Going up here actually was absolutely the right thing to do. I'm going to say I think it was absolutely the right thing to do. Oh, but seriously, I am so glad I misjudged this game. Not because I want to be right, but in this particular case, I'm just really, really glad I was wrong. Because again, there was just something nagging at me saying, no, there's no way nobody would release, again, a game without a game. And much to the developer's credit, they didn't. They released a reasonably good game. Without any question. Non-violent survival, you've got some puzzles to solve every so often. Not non-violent survival, non-violent exploration, sorry. Again, some puzzles to solve every so often. You do have to figure out what the flip you're doing. And sometimes that's not entirely easy. Have to remember your way. There's no map that's going to tell you, oh yeah, you gotta go that way, dumbass. No, 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 no. Either you figured it out on your own, or it's not figured. This room. Like, jump up there like Assassin's Creed style. Hilarious. Don't think she can. Okay, well, she can. Jump up the... yeah, but the controls aren't precise enough to allow for the kind of movement we need. Oh, come on! Like I say again. Look at the little fish jumping out in there. And nothing there we want to look at. So that was... pointless, I guess. We'll go down this way and hope it's not... oh, that's even more pointless. That's awesome. I guess we may actually have to go down there in some capacity. Oh yeah, there's a spirit over there. What's he gonna show us? I swear I saw a rat. I need some meat. That must have hurt. And this is where we came down over there. Okay. Did I like miss a switch or button or something? Huh? That's down where we already looked. Really just down in there. Oh! Yeah, we found it. Those are apparently the only two directions I can set that to. I think I get it. Each of these moves it a different way. Now if I go back to the first one, I should probably actually be able... the way it needs to be set. Maybe not even using this one. Because I think we can flip the other one back. And... I think we got this. Actually didn't expect the first one to go quite that far. This one moves at 3. Other side, then it's hanging over. Do right now is try to get it to the top one, but the way it is. But I figured out what we're supposed to do. At least I think I figured out what we're supposed to do. I just haven't quite sussed out the proper combination to actually do it. Got it! Well, that solves that, doesn't it? Oh, wait a sec, that one, which one was the way out? See if we can't find like a big majestic scene. And the stream on. Puzzles are also, for the most part, very simple in nature. I mean, trying to figure out how to... That last one that was actually the biggest puzzle challenge we've had so far. This one was, once again, quite simple, and now we've got that bridge to go off into the way, and I get a feeling at the end of this is probably going to be exactly that big bombastic moment that we wanted. That said, we still haven't opened that big door, so I may be completely wrong about that. Gotta go up here, apparently. Again, I like the way that you really can't screw up. Well, at least once you're in one of these, like, I'm gonna say temples. Dungeon isn't really the right word. Once you're in one of these, it's kind of hard to screw up the way you go. Because it just automatically leads you in that direction, and even if you manage to stray away, it's going to lead you back eventually. I mean, I'm just totally, absolutely no-brainer following the road, so to speak, and it's not really giving me much of an option to screw up. So it's kind of... It's an exploration game. There's absolutely no question about that. Kind of interesting how, in this particular case, exploration is defined. Oh, that's cool. That was nice. Again, I'd still like to get like a big cinematic moment or something like that. Maybe we'll find one. Maybe we'll even finish the game. Who knows? I mean, now we're just totally hitting like one pylon after the next with them. We're still in that first temple, aren't we? Oh yeah, but we've... Oh yeah, this is the whole Korra of the Thunder Islands thing that we've already read. Zap through that real quick. Now do anything here? We've simply made it back. Did it open up anything that we need to know about now? Spirit's going to guide me in a different direction. Dare say we've already been here. What do the spirits say? Man has paws that cannot run, but chases longingly the sun. Man has wings that cannot fly, but he will always seek the sky. Man has eyes that cannot see, but watch eternity. Man is lost, unknowingly in danger. To his own mind, always a stranger. That's certainly true, to a certain extent. Again, this is that way that we went last time, and that was the way up. Wasn't anything up here. There was. Yeah. Oh, that was actually the entrance. Well, that may even be where we have to go. We have to just leave this temple now. Walk through. Go down one more time. That one side was still blocked off, wasn't it? We really have to do this again. Not a huge problem, but... Yay, follow me, cause I'm the bouncing ball. Yeah, and that really only just brings us back up here, and we've already been through here. So I get a feeling we actually have to leave the temple now. Or see anything else happening, though I can't really quite figure out. One, why there were 4... Maybe that door is the key. Yeah, because the light is now restored. The moon, no, the moon is now restored. The sun isn't. So, apparently there is still something we have to do in this temple. Now, where was that very first door? The one with the 4 locks, or what looked like 4 locks. Where we jumped on that very first pad. I think that, yeah, that was actually back further. That's right. We're actually really deep in the temple right now, if I remember correctly. So back here is actually, believe it or not, probably where we had to go. I think that first pad was like somewhere up here. Whoops, that was a mistake. Or we'll just fly back, if nothing else, we'll fly back to the people in the middle. I mean, if they said, if we don't know what to do, they'll guide us, so... This is as good a time as any. Did we actually look at that? Can we actually look at that? Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, this is all far, far before that point. This was when we finally made it in, so we definitely have to keep pushing on at least a little bit. See if we can't find that, whatever was going on. Again, now we apparently have to restore the moon, the sun. We've already done that for the moon. Just jump up, jump up. Up because we can. Over here I missed. Does not look like it. Oh yeah, now we go back into what appears to be the actual main temple. Did all of that other stupid stuff. That very first pad, the one that opened the door, I'd really like to know where that one was again, because that's really what sent us on this. We were trying to figure out, or I was trying to figure out, where and how to get the other 3 lights open. Oh, is it that stupid, really? My god, seriously. Colossal dumbass. Oh. Not up here. Oh, but I think this is the one that actually opened that door, if I'm not completely wrong. There may be one on the other side to get to. Would appear no, unless we can figure out access that. Go this way. Maybe I just totally missed something along the way. We'll just backtrack. But we can't even... Seems as if this door has been stuck for a very long time. I wonder if there is even anything on the other side. That's the way we originally came. Fortunately, we can no longer spin this. We do have to actually see if we can't find something on the other side that we just missed. But I think we're trying to... I think I'm starting to figure it out, what we need to do. Because there is a drawbridge over there, so apparently that will still come down under some set of circumstances. We just have to find out what those circumstances are. So we'll run up in through here and see what we can't find out. Been in here? Seriously? No, there's no way I've been in here. I don't think so. Look familiar. I think this is where we need to go. Ah, screw that. Fairly certain this is where we need to go. That way is probably wrong. This way probably isn't. Oh, there's another one of the pads. Excellent. That's what we were looking for. Second pad to open that door. Oh, and the third one's right up there too. I have a feeling the fourth one may even be in here as well. Gotcha. Oh, there's 5 even, and I just noticed there's the one that we actually scrolled past on the way over, so... inadvertently found that as well. How the hell do we get up there? Maybe a little bit more interesting. But I don't think it's going to be impossible. I do think we're going to have to put a little bit more consideration into where we go and how, though, for that to work. Not just going to be able to get over there from the other side, are we? Yeah, no, nice try. I just realized you can actually steer in flight, which is really nice. So, we go up here. Already do this one? Yes, we did. Bada bing, bada boom. And you two. That's the 4th. That's actually the 5th. So apparently we were supposed to find the other one first. But we were supposed to figure out how to get there first. That's not necessarily a problem. This means that my brain obviously works wrong. How the hell are we supposed to get over there? Actually a significant issue. No, it's not. Because that path goes through. Oh my god, seriously? Because again, we don't take fall damage. Really? Was that simple? Just had to see it right. And now we open that big mega vault. At least I think that's going to be some sort of big mega vault. Again, I'm hoping for a cinematic once we walk through there. And I think then I will give a revised verdict on this game. So we made it up here. Jumpy, jumpy. And use this. That should drop the other one. Got the sun on this side now. Yeah, now we get our nice big cinematic. I hope. Not entirely. Looks like we're gonna have to walk a few more yards. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Let's just look at how this looks. Yeah, I'm really, really glad we revisited this game. Best idea I've had all week by... What the hell is going on up there? Come here, little bird. A very long time ago, your people addressed me as the Twilight Guardian. It's just like these floating hands with an amoeba in the middle. Sitting at the border of Dust and Dawn, ensuring safe travel to the paths of the lands of dreams and back again. Yeah. Even after the Great Divide, I was there, watching as your priestess Kara led her people to safe shores here in my temple. A long time I have waited for this moment to come. I have grown weak, but for the power I was lent, tethering me to your world. Listen carefully, little bird. Once again, the void has awakened with great hunger, this time to devour all that is left of our world. But there is still a chance to stop him. The priestess Kara hid 3 fragments of the great power, 1 in each temple. You have to make the 3 fragments 1 again. I will give you the part I was given for safekeeping. Without it, I will fade into oblivion. It has been my link to this world since the time the gods were lost to the minds of men. But we cannot wait. Please accept my fragment and finish what was started so long ago. Oh, that's like some small hooded entity, okay. A cool way to disappear. So we come out on that very platform, walk into that light. After this loading screen, we're going to probably have like a little lore event or something so that we understand the story. I don't know. Maybe we'll just spawn somewhere. We spawn back at the top of the temple. Excellent. So, now that I've actually understood this game, what do I think about it? I think it's much, much cooler than I originally thought. That said, if you watch the other video, you'll know it was never the flying, it was never the graphics, it was never the gameplay. It was simply the mere fact that I completely overlooked basically the only mechanic the game actually has apart from flying. And as a direct result of that, well, yeah, I actually had no access to the actual game itself. Which will, of course, significantly change your opinion of the game. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the no-brainer part of that. And yeah, I am definitely going to finish this game. Probably not necessarily on stream. But yeah, this is now a game I can understand why someone would pay money for. I would give it a solid... yeah, I would even go for 8 out of 10. If you're into just free exploration games, things like that. I mean, obviously, if you're a hardcore zombie shooter player, or yeah, no, I need dragons or something like that, or you just need to kill boars or something, or any sort of chance to die, then this game is not for you. But if you have no problem literally just pushing a button, turning into a bird, deciding, no, I don't want to be a bird anymore. You know what, maybe I do. And flying around like crazy, literally, I mean, look at how fast this thing is. And that's without one of these speed boosts. Can you imagine if you were like a person just standing here? You'd be scared to hell. So again, if just the idea of flying around, exploring as a bird is something that's generally appealing to you, well, I totally missed that one, didn't I? Because we were going so fast. Did you guys see that? You just become a missile. Basically, if you fly fast enough and you dismount, you just basically keep flying in exactly the same direction. You do take a slight downwards curve, but okay, this is hilarious. So to get back to the review, yeah, again, if you're not averse to, I should say, free world exploration, you don't have a problem with these. Again, I personally like them. Well, it's actually not even low polygon count, but just unique graphics. I'm just gonna say, really, I told you what I thought about them last time, so. If you're really interested, you can definitely watch that video and find out what it was like to fly around for an hour and a half, not having the slightest clue of what we're supposed to be doing, or actually understanding exactly what we were supposed to be doing, but not having the slightest clue of how to actually do it. I mean, there's definitely something to be said for the whole I can Superman thing. Absolutely no question about that. I could probably even go up vertically with the kinetic energy. And it actually does conserve energy. I mean, you can actually fly up real high, and drop down, and if you then just pull out of the dive, you'll actually come up to a significant height again. Or you can just say, nah, you know what, I'll just go for a swim. Problem solved. So yeah, if you enjoyed watching this, if you're not averse to, again, a non-violent exploration game, definitely do take a look at AER before it turns back into a game that you have to pay for next Thursday, or actually this Thursday, so in about 3 days. It's on the Epic Mega Games store, together with Stranger Things 3, which I originally reviewed right before it, and yeah, basically ran into a brick wall because my brain wasn't working that day, and that same non-working brain is the reason that I originally gave this game a review that was worse than it actually should have been. So actually I am a total failure, at least I was this time. This game is far from a total failure. This game is amazingly fun. This game is really nice. You just don't want to forget one of the 2 buttons that you actually have. So, with that, and with this beautiful background music, and just a completely random view of this bird flying around doing nothing of any particular import, just flying around doing bird stuff, being me, I will sign off and wish everybody a wonderful week. Thank you for watching this. Again, if you're interested in watching me fly around for 1.5 hours and get to come to a completely false conclusion about this game, well, not completely false, but unfortunately false conclusion about this game, then please feel free to watch the other video about this game from last Friday. But yeah, this game is definitely a lot of fun. Again, if you don't forget one of 2 mechanics. So, with that, if you've liked what you've seen, if you like what you saw exactly, please like, follow, subscribe. It really does help. And I wish you all a wonderful evening from here on out. Cheers, stay safe, and stay healthy. Bye-bye.